The enigma of unexplained superhuman abilities has fascinated generations, from ancient folklore to modern science. These abilities defy logic and bending reality, offering a glimpse into humanity's evolutionary future or forgotten legacies. However, the secrets within these extraordinary feats remain a mystery. The quest for understanding drives us deeper into speculation and exploration, challenging the boundaries of what we perceive as possible. Welcome to the channel, subscribe, and let's dive in. As we embark on this journey, we venture into the shadows where skepticism meets wonder, blurring the line between fact and fiction. Unraveling the mysteries of unexplained superhuman abilities may hold the key to unlocking the true nature of our own potential. Liu Tenglin. It's not because he has 2 heads or extra limbs that Liu Tenglin, a Malaysian guy, turns heads everywhere he goes. Because he can adhere metal things to his skin and have them stay there, he is known as the Magnet Man. Liu Tenglin can therefore keep his silverware on his person if he visits a restaurant. How awesome is that? It truly is a superhuman talent. Liu is able to adhere metal objects weighing up to 4.4 pounds each, or about 80 pounds total, to his body. He showcases his exceptional talent to anyone who is interested and at charitable functions. Using just his skin, he has even been able to pull a car. What then is the secret? Does his flesh include magnets? Remarkably enough, no. Liu's physique is completely devoid of any magnetization. Relax, we made sure. Liu's body had no magnetic field at all, according to researchers at the University of Technology in Malaysia. They did find, however, a significant amount of friction. He has a suction effect, they think, from his skin. That's not all. 3 of his grandchildren are also capable of this amazing magic performance, suggesting that the talent may be inherited. Wim Hof. The majority of us run inside to put on a jacket after noticing that it's getting chilly outside while we're out. But Wim Hof will never be seen acting in that way. Wim has developed the ability to mentally regulate his body temperature so he can place himself in some really freezing circumstances without even feeling a little cold. And we're not just talking about strolling to work in a light frost or picking up the mail in the middle of a snowstorm without shoes on. Born in 1959 in Holland, Wim first went barefoot in the snow when he was a youngster. That was the first step. Climbing Mount Everest was the next. He attempted an Everest ascent in 2007 while only sporting sandals and shorts. The majority of individuals wouldn't be insane enough to attempt to climb the mountain with such attire, much less board a plane to Nepal. But he had to turn back at 24,300 feet because one of his foot was affected by frostbite. The summit was only 5,000 feet away from him. Although Wim Hof seems to possess superhuman abilities, he thinks it's all in the mental training. For those interested in learning all about his skills, he even provides 10-week training courses. Michael Lotito. Give someone a phone number to call for assistance if they informed you they had eaten an airplane. That isn't feasible. Nobody can eat an airplane unless it's gummy, and there's not even a decent airplane sauce. But once you witness what Michael Lotito was able to accomplish, you might begin to believe that it might be feasible. French performer Michael had an unusually thick stomach lining from birth. In addition, he suffered from a psychological condition known as pica, which causes compulsive eating of non-edible or nutritional foods. He's literally eating automobile parts, pieces of metal. Around the time he was 16, he began consuming strange foods, and medical professionals quickly discovered that sharp or hard objects would not harm him because of his strong intestines and stomach lining. He also had strong digestive secretions that could break down these kinds of substances. In fact, it was so strong that he would become ill if he consumed anything soft like eggs or bananas. As a performer, Michael began consuming rubber, glass, metal, and a lot more. He even chopped and consumed items like bicycles, shopping carts, and TVs. However, a Cessna 150 was the largest thing he had ever eaten. He had no negative affects from eating it, but it took him 2 years. But in 2007, he passed away at the age of 57 from natural causes. Zhou Ting's Wei Grandmaster. Though we frequently rely on science and Western medicine, these fields are not the only ones that can explain phenomena or provide solutions to issues. The Grandmaster, Zhou Tingju, is evidence of that. Grandmaster of Kung Fu, Qigong, and Tai Chi Zhou Tingju never ceases to wow people with his extraordinary skills. They look nearly impossible and contradict the rules of physics. He's taking on tasks that very few, if any, other people have ever taken on. He can even stand on thin sheets of paper without passing through them, and he can boil water with his hands. Though he may appear to rely on deceit or camera manipulation, this man is genuine. He has made appearances on Stan Lee's Superhumans, That's Incredible, and Ripley's Believe It or Not. For decades, researchers have examined Zhou Ting's way and confirmed his abilities. In addition, he practices traditional healing and makes claims to be able to treat diseases that are believed to be incurable, dissolve tumors, and heal chronic injuries. He is regarded as the national treasure in China and has healed sportsmen, diplomats, celebrities, and even the Dalai Lama with his healing abilities. Masoyama. Choi Yongwei Masoyama, born in Korea under Japanese rule, began studying Chinese martial arts at age 9 on his sister's farm in Manchuria, northeast China. He became the karate master who founded Kyokushin Karate, the most influential form of full-contact karate. Masoyama initially enrolled in aviation school to become a pilot like his idol, but instead focused on karate training. By 17, he had reached the second Dan level. After fighting U.S. military police in Tokyo, Masoyama retreated to a mountain for 14 months, returning stronger and fiercer. He opened his own karate dojo and wrote a book called What is Karate?, which became a bestseller and sold millions of copies in French, English, and Hungarian. Thank you for watching. Follow for more.